6 newborn infants perished following a devastating fire that swept through a pediatric hospital in the Indian capital, as bystanders rushed into the inferno to rescue the babies, confirmed police on Sunday. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed profound sorrow over the fire and the loss of lives in a social media post. The fire department was alerted after flames engulfed the hospital in Delhi late Saturday evening. However, it was the swift action of bystanders who first noticed the fire and courageously entered the blaze to save the infants during the critical initial moments. Thanks to the assistance of bystanders, all 12 newborns were evacuated from the hospital, stated senior police officer Surendra Chaudhary, though sadly 6 had already succumbed by the time they received medical attention. The hospital fire occurred shortly after another tragic incident at an amusement park in India's western state of Gujarat, where 27 individuals, including 4 children, lost their lives. The fire at the amusement park, which engulfed a center housing a bowling alley and other attractions filled with youngsters, presented identification challenges due to severe burns suffered by many victims. Frequent incidents of fire in India are attributed to substandard construction practices, overcrowding, and a lack of compliance with safety standards. Chaudhary affirmed that legal measures are underway against the hospital owner without specifying further on the cause of the infant's demise. Moreover, Chaudhary disclosed that apart from the reported 6 casualties, 1 more infant among the 12 evacuated from the ward had already passed away prior to the fire, without providing additional details. The fire erupted at the newborn baby care hospital in Delhi's Vivek Vihar locality. Atul Garg, director of Delhi Fire Department, informed the Press Trust of India, PTI news agency, that 14 fire trucks were dispatched to combat the blaze. The fire rapidly spread due to an oxygen cylinder explosion, Garg stated. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal expressed deep sadness over the situation. We extend our support to those who have lost their innocent children in this tragic incident, he conveyed on social media. He pledged a thorough investigation into the causes of the incident and assured that those accountable for negligence would face consequences. Modi also conveyed his condolences to the bereaved families. In this immensely challenging time, my thoughts are with the grieving families, he expressed on social media. I pray for the swift recovery of the injured. These incidents occurred amidst scorching temperatures in northern India, with Delhi recording a high of 46.8 degrees Celsius, 116.2 degrees Fahrenheit on Saturday, according to the India Meteorological Department. Christopher Brown, a 54-year-old bartender from St. Mary, met a tragic end when a lone gunman shot him dead in his own yard while he was having dinner on Sunday, May 26. According to reports, around 9:22 p.m., Brown was seated on his veranda in the White River area near the farmer's market, enjoying his meal, when a car pulled up on the roadway. A lone gunman emerged from the vehicle and entered Brown's yard, unleashing a barrage of gunfire that struck him all over his body. In an attempt to escape, Brown rushed into his house but collapsed from his injuries. The assailant fled the scene. Authorities were alerted, and Brown was rushed to Port Maria Hospital, where he was pronounced dead upon arrival. The motive behind the killing remains unknown, and investigations are ongoing. Dancehall sensation Shenseea is gearing up to launch her own charitable foundation, with a mission to aid those in need both locally in Jamaica and on a global scale. According to Shensea's manager, Ramich Major, she will soon establish her own foundation, aiming to organize charity concerts and other initiatives to empower communities in Jamaica and beyond. Major emphasized Shensea's commitment to assisting her hometown while extending support to others worldwide. Shenseea annually commemorates Yang Day on May 20, marking the anniversary of her hit track Shenseea Anthem, using the occasion to connect with her fans in charitable endeavors. In 2021, as a gesture of gratitude to her fans, She generously distributed cash, gifts, and assistance, including contributions to GoFundMe campaigns, payment of household bills, funding school fees, and endorsing fan businesses on social media. Additionally, she hosted 5 fans for dinner in LA, selected based on their engagement with her content. Furthermore, Shensea's team distributed roses to supporters and snapped photos with them beside her image on a tour bus, underscoring the strong bond she shares with her fans, which she credits for her success in the music industry. Amid the pandemic, Shenseea, known for hits like Trick or Treat, donated over 100 tablets to aid Jamaican students lacking electronic devices for remote learning. Expressing concern for families facing educational challenges during lockdown, particularly as a single mother herself, she highlighted the importance of supporting children who struggle to access online schooling. At the time, estimates from the Ministry of Education and the Jamaica Teachers Association suggested that hundreds of thousands of students lacked the necessary tools for remote learning. Shensea's latest album, Never Gets Late Here, is now available on all major streaming platforms. Minister Marion Hall recently resumed her preaching duties at a physical church, where she addressed her congregation and openly confessed to her past sin of purchasing and using a sex toy. During her sermon, she recounted her journey from marriage to divorce, which led her to seek comfort in the use of a common battery-operated device embraced by many women today. In her candid confession, Minister Hall admitted, "There was a time, beloved people, when I acquired a small vibrator. It became a regular companion, so effective that I found myself reaching for it consistently. I rationalized to myself that since it wasn't a human, I didn't need to seek forgiveness from the Lord." She went on to reveal that she began to prefer the company of the vibrator over that of a man, stating the vibrator surpassed the men in certain aspects. Ultimately, she chose to dispose of it, and shared her story with her congregation to ensure transparency, saying, "I'm sharing this openly so that if you ever hear rumors or gossip, you can say, well, the pastor already addressed that she once had a small